keep the music playing.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
In the News 10 newsroom, I'm Clayton Anderson. Multiple homes in Temple were evacuated yesterday due to a reported gas leak. At around 4:30 in the afternoon, Temple Fire says a construction crew hit a gas line on Nugent Avenue and North Main Street. Once firefighters arrived, they secured the area and evacuated a 2-block radius around the area of the leak. By 9 o'clock last night, firefighters say they contained the leak and the evacuations were lifted. However, multiple streets surrounding the area were closed but are expected to reopen this morning. A former Waco teacher is under arrest and facing felony charges after allegedly using a dog whistle to discipline a 6-year-old autistic student. 46-year-old Amber Escamilla, a former teacher at Bells Hill Elementary, was arrested Tuesday. Investigators say she used an electronic dog whistle on a student with sound sensitivity, causing him visible distress. Waco ISD confirms she is no longer employed and investigation is ongoing. In the News 10 newsroom, I'm Clayton Anderson.
Thanks to yesterday's showers and thunderstorms, we are kicking off our Thursday morning with widespread fog, locally dense in some spots, so you'll need some extra time to get to where you need to go today, and you may need to dodge some showers and storms late this afternoon. Morning temperatures starting out in the low to mid-60s will warm into the mid to upper 80s late day, maybe even a few stray low 90s, and after 3 p.m., thanks to the humidity still lingering in place and thanks to a stuck boundary overhead, we could see a stray strong storm bubble up. Now, after 3 p.m., we could see those storms potentially contain some large hail and strong wind gusts. Best chance for seeing storms today, which will slowly fizzle after sunset, will be near and south of Highway 190 and I-14. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
Good morning, America. Stand by for election news. That's my Paul Harvey. Anyway, you're too young to remember Paul Harvey. Hey, here we are. It is Throwback Thursday, Zack Owen Show. It is a Thursday morning, and boy, did we get the rain. I know at my house, it was. You okay over there? I think Kevin just fell off the step stool. He was trying to reach up to the whatever. We'll have to go check on him here in a minute. But anyway, I got a lot of rain. We'll talk about rain. We'll talk about today's weather. You know, election week continues, and I've got Jonathan Olvera here with me. Jonathan is running for City Council of Lacey Lakeview, which is a very heated race going on. And we're going to talk with him. We got bad jokes. We got country music history. We got birthdays. We got sports. We got a Throwback Thursday video. But let's kick it off the way we do every morning with our national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill, downtown Waco on 8th Street. We're going to try to get Brian or Chris over here to tell us who's going to be on the stage this weekend. I think Stoney LaRue is going to be here this weekend, maybe. Don't hold me to that, but we'll find out from the guys a little bit later on. Got a busy show this morning, lots of music videos. We got music, live music, and this morning we got Chris Ryland is going to be here. Chris is going to be on the Backyard Indoor stage to play for us. But right now we got Jonathan, and first of all, Jonathan works with me at Wycott Realtors. I guess we shouldn't say we work there. We show up, don't we?
We show up. Yeah.
That's right. He is a real estate agent, and that's how I met Jonathan originally. And so the other day when they said, hey, this guy's running for, and his name's John, I go, I know that guy. And here we are. But Jonathan's a great guy. We're going to talk to him about the race and why you should vote for him. But first of all, Jonathan, tell us about you. Tell us where you were born. Give us the whole scoop.
Well, I was born on a rainy day. Well, no, I'm just kidding. I was born and raised here in Waco, Texas. Lived here my entire life. First generation Mexican American, we'll say it. My parents came over, as I say, wanting a better life for their family, and so just took hold of that opportunity. And
do you know where the family was from in Mexico?
Yes, sir. They are.
Hold on just a second. Kevin just fell down again. I heard that in the back. I'm good. Keep going. Okay, buddy. Thanks. I'm sorry, Jonathan. Go ahead.
Kevin. Yes. My parents, my dad is from Querétaro, and my mom is from Puebla in Mexico. So yeah. So beautiful places. Lots of really delicious food.
Oh, I bet.
But no. So went to University High School, Trojan through and through. So love the city, love everything it's about. Currently, we call ourselves transplants because now we live in Lacey Lakeview. My children go to Connolly, and they are just loving life there, just enjoying it.
Being a cadet.
I still, during the fight song, secretly I do say Trojans, but it's just ingrained in me. So.
Well, yeah, that's right.
But yeah, no, lots of fun, lots of great things there. But just a beautiful, thriving community there. And I got started in banking. So I was in banking for a little over 15 years, and then just saw a really big need in real estate, and so jumped in. Now I've been at it for over 6 years now. Award winner every single year.
Yeah, you are.
So it's been wonderful. I've really enjoyed that, and started volunteering probably in my 30s, so it was not.
Before you talk about volunteer, I got to say, when I grow up in real estate, I want to be just like Jonathan. When I grow up, it's serious. Let's go back to real estate, and let's go back to you're getting out of banking. You're thinking about it. You talk to your family about it. This is the move I want to make. What do you think the biggest change for you from going from here to here, and maybe what is what's the hardest thing about being in real estate?
Well, it's the assumption that we are just rolling in cash.
And we're not.
Like I said, and the commissions that we earn, a lot of people, again, assume we're getting that whole enchilada. And we are not. We're getting a portion of that because we have to pay brokerage fees and whatnot.
Sure.
Marketing, everything that goes along with that. But the biggest thing that changed, I was just grateful to have gotten started before COVID so I could actually learn the business and then know how to flow through the COVID era. Because the actual business, obviously marketing, networking, knowing how to place ads and things of that nature are so important. During COVID, as you remember, you were about to put the sign in, the house was gone. You didn't have the opportunity. That was just putting it out there and just take it.
Yeah.
So having that, that was really, really wonderful. A lot of people complain about, the broker fees and whatnot, but technically we've always been doing that. We've always been
that way
that.
forever. It's just the difference today, you've heard this in the news, the difference today is it's more paperwork.
Yep.
You have to document it more, but nothing's really changed about it. The other thing you brought up about I think the big difference to me is in my previous career, I had a steady paycheck. Always got paid on the twice a month. And then you become a real estate agent, and you may go months without a paycheck. There's a lot of real estate agents out there, and like you said, you don't get all that commission. And people go, "Well, I don't want to pay commission. I don't think, But there's a lot of work that now I'm not talking all real estate, a good real estate agent is going to work for that money, whether it's taking photos. Nowadays we use drones to do photos, doing advertising and things like that, driving and showing your home or showing you houses. There's a lot to it. And I think of this, Jonathan, is you don't want to pay a real estate agent a commission, but when you go use a lawyer or when you go use a doctor, you pay them because you use their services. So
absolutely,
you need it. Anyway, sorry to interrupt that.
Oh, no, hey, it's good.
But that's what I think is the biggest part, is going from a steady paycheck to this.
Oh, absolutely. But maintaining your pipeline, it kind of helps, and so it's that's also very important. But yeah, there's a lot of agents that don't, unfortunately, they don't sell, and like I said, but it's still good. It's a great industry. I don't discourage anybody from getting into it. What I tell everybody, just have a nest egg to decide when you're starting, and work, because you get what you put into it. If you don't put anything into it, they're not going to magically call you. It just does not happen.
And you and I are very fortunate to work for Weichert, or say we don't work for them, but our brokerage is Weichert Realtors, the yellow and black signs. And I tell people this all the time. You study and you go, and we have to take a test. We have to take a state test and a national test to get a real estate license. And I truly have learned more from our meetings and our get-togethers at Weichert. I've learned more about real estate than I did from studying to take that test.
Yep.
The stuff that we use on a daily basis, I've learned in our building.
Oh, absolutely. No, I remember my initial deals. They were they were so rough, but I'm just fortunate to have had good agents on the other side. They were like, "Hey, you kind of need to look this over again." Okay, great. And luckily I didn't get stuck with one of the tough agents. They'll just take it as is, and then your client's just out of it.
Oh yeah, we get along great. Our little saying around the office is "no drama." We're the no drama real estate brokerage firm, Weichert. All right. Yeah. So get into real estate. You volunteer a lot, and we were just talking about you recently have been elected as the chairman of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, statewide?
Yes, sir. The Texas Association of Mexican American Chambers of Commerce, which is based in Buda. And so, in essence, I get to help advocate for the Hispanic chambers across the entire state of Texas. So.
Wow. That's a big load.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
now,
sir.
have you been involved with them in the past?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I previously served at the Hispanic Chamber here in town, Texas Hispanic Chamber, and I did that for 7 years. And so far, I've been in the state Hispanic Chamber the same amount of time, 7 years. 7 years. So I've kind of.
What are some of the other things that you are involved with, volunteer-wise?
Yes, sir. Well, I am obviously on City Council. I am on the Leadership Advisory Council for the Heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo. I am on the Esperanza Committee of the Heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo as well. In the past, I was on the Animal Welfare Society board for the City of Waco. Currently on Keep Waco Beautiful's board. I mean, if you name it, I've done it. Like I said, it's a labor of love, and it's something I didn't know I couldn't be without, was the volunteering. Right. I remember as a young man, and I say that like in my teens.
You are a young man, Jonathan.
Sometimes it doesn't feel like that. When I'm out there trying to coach the girls in soccer and they're doing something, I'm like, I can't do that anymore. It just doesn't
Hey,
work.
let Dad show you. Oh, okay, forget that.
This is how you get a cramp.
Yeah.
But no, and I remember, I don't know how people had the time to do it. Like, why do they do this? They don't have time to do it. They don't make any money from volunteering.
You're right.
But now that I've done it, I'm like, man, I'm trying to figure out. Sometimes when you're in the meetings, I'm not there. It's just me trying to figure out how to split my volunteer time and my actual work time, and it's a tough thing.
Yeah. It teaches you how to manage your time and how to do, your family life, your work life, your volunteer life, that kind of thing. It really works, and it truly makes you a better person, I believe, when you volunteer and do things like that.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're talking with Jonathan Olvera. We're going to get into the meat of the race over in Lacey Lakeview. We'll talk about that. And you never know what else we're going to throw in there, too. We've talked about real estate so far. We may jump in there. And, of course, Jonathan's going to tell the bad joke of the day here in just a bit. So here we are. We're on a Thursday, Throwback Thursday morning. It's all brought to you by my friends at Waco Realtors. Hey, they're the big sponsor there, Jonathan. They're my title sponsor of the show. If you're looking to buy or sell, you need to reach out to one of the more than 40 agents we have here in Waco. We've got an office in Waco. We've got an office in China Spring. And we'd love to help you with your home search or sell that home at Waco Realtors. Also, a big thanks to Be Kind Coffee, our coffee sponsor. They're located on Washington Avenue. They do great pastries. And if you like bagels, some of the best bagels ever, they make their own bagels right there at Be Kind Coffee. My friends over at Mike's Car Care Center for sponsoring, thank you. And Jack of All Trades Employment Services, thank you. We'll take a short break. We'll come back and talk more with Jonathan, so stick around.
So all you have to do is tap your Popple to the back of someone's phone, like that, and they instantly get your social media and contact info right on the screen. They don't need an app or a Popple to receive your info. With our feature called Popple Direct, you can pop one of your links directly. I turned Direct on for Instagram. Now when I pop someone's phone, it opens directly to my Instagram. So get your Popple today and start impressing everyone you meet. Make it pop.
Welcome to Market XLS, your all-in-one Excel solution for investors. Designed as an enterprise-grade platform, Market XLS caters to investment managers, registered investment advisors, asset managers, financial analysts, option traders, and individual investors alike. We kickstart your journey with AI and an automatic spreadsheet. Market XLS is your gateway to intelligent, secure, and efficient investment management and research. Book your free demo.
Welcome to Kitbag, the ultimate destination for football fans. Whether you're cheering for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, or any other top club, we've got your team's colors running through our veins. From official replica kits to custom player prints of your favorite stars like Ronaldo, Messi, and Kane, Kitbag is your one-stop shop for all things football. Powered by Fanatics, we deliver to over 180 countries, ensuring you get the gear you need fast. For true football passion, think Kitbag. Visit kitbag.com today. That's kitbag.com. Kitbag. For 75 years, Nalgene Outdoor has been your trusted companion, fueling adventures and helping protect the planet. We're committed to reducing waste, improving access to clean water, and providing simple, safe, and sustainable products for you and your family. No gimmicks, just durable, well-designed bottles built to last. Join us in our mission to amplify life, not complicate it. Because at Nalgene, what goes into our bottles matters as much as the adventures they fuel. Explore more at nalgene.com. That's NALGENE.com. Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Since 2003, we've been connecting buyers and sellers, providing access to sold-out events at prices lower than most secondary market options. Whether it's sports, theater, or concerts, our massive nationwide network ensures you get the tickets you want, guaranteed. For the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at ticketliquidator.com. That's TICKETLIQUIDATOR.com. Ticket Liquidator.
I'm Hunter, the founder of Hello Cake, and today we're digging into ED meds. The number one thing we hear is that guys are sick of waiting for ED meds to kick in. Traditional ED meds take about an hour to kick in as they have to go through your digestive system, where Hello Cake's ED medication dissolves under your tongue and works in about 15 minutes. That's about 3 times faster than traditional ED medication. Curious about ED meds? Go to hellocake.com.
Tervis is all about staying hydrated with style and durability. You can trust Tervis tumblers to keep your drinks the perfect temperature, hot or cold, for hours. From the classic insulated tumblers to sleek stainless steel water bottles, each product is built to last and comes in endless designs to match your personality. Stay refreshed and express yourself with Tervis. Visit Tervis.com today and find your perfect tumbler.
Since our founding, we've been revolutionizing hair removal with cutting-edge technology and a commitment to empowerment. The U-Like Air 3, launched in 2023, ushers in a new era of sapphire ice cooling technology, offering nearly painless hair reduction in just 3 weeks. Experience the future of hair removal today at ulike.com, because at U-Like, beauty is about looking and feeling good. That's ulike.com. U-Like. With Ease US, make studio-quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects, featuring 468 natural AI voices. Customize the volume, mood, and pauses to perfectly match your content. Plus, capture high-quality videos with no watermark. Record your screen, webcam, and voice, and save them instantly to your computer. Never been easier to create professional-grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease US.
Visit robemediamusic.com for more music.
We're back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Election week, politician week continues. Yesterday I asked, Peaches was my guest. Dr. Peaches was here. And I said, do you mind being called a politician? Because you're running for an office, you know. And she goes, no, I love it. Do you like being called a politician?
I don't get called that often, but I prefer public servant.
There you go. I like that. I like that right there. Well, we're talking about different races all week long, everything from mayor races, city council, school board. And Jonathan is running for city council over in Lacey Lakeview. And I want you to tell everybody why you would like to be on the city council.
Well, yes. I'd like to be reelected on the city council because I've gone through what we would call the process. I did multiple years on the Planning and Zoning Committee. So I was the vice chair and I was the chairman for a brief period before I proceeded to do my first term here on city council. And I'm wrapping up that first term, and I believe during that first term, there was a lot of positives that happened in the city, a lot of great growth, I believe, positive changes, because as we all know, we want the city to continue to grow, we want the tax base to grow, but we also have to clean up everything within the city and make it visually appealing to any business we want to come in.
Sure.
So we have to work on the infrastructure, which is one of the big things. Happily, we passed the bond, which is which is really big. So we got the bond that's currently working, and that's
I just sneezed in the middle of the show. Can
God
you believe
bless
that?
you.
I'm sorry, John. Something hit me. Kevin, you okay? Look at that. I've never
Poor
sneezed on. Anyway, I'm sorry, Jonathan. Go ahead.
It's okay. It's the rain. We
Hey,
had a
you
lot
can
of rain yesterday.
You can tell this is alive, all live. Stuff like that happens. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. No, there's a lot of positive. And like I said, we want the tax base to grow. We want businesses to come in, and just to let everybody know, Lacey Lakeview is open for business. We have many council meetings where businesses that are opening up come in and always commend the city on how willing they are to have businesses come in and how easy to work with they are.
And I tell you what, the great access to I-35, there's no reason that it can't thrive like everybody else, like Waco. Waco, you've lived here all your life in the area. I mean, it's exploded here in the downtown area, especially downtown, but really all over Waco. Downtown just exploded, and that would be great for Lacey Lakeview to explode.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And then been making a pitch online on Twitter, or X as it's called nowadays, to Pluckers. It's like, Pluckers, come on down. We've got a good tax base or tax percentage. Come on down, open it up. Everybody will go to Pluckers. So
Pluckers is a cool place. I've been there several times down in Killeen. Is it Killeen or Harker Heights?
Killeen.
Yeah.
Yep. Killeen.
Yeah, Pluckers is good.
The only thing that Baylor may not like it because they play the Longhorns fight song all the time, so they may not. But that's why I say bring them to Lacey Lakeview. We got them.
Yeah, it's funny, that story. Now, I've always heard this story from mostly my A&M friends and my girlfriend, wife, fiance. I'm not really sure what to call her, but she went to A&M, graduate of A&M, and I've always been told that the reason that Hooters restaurant never opened in Bryan College Station is because of their colors were orange, burnt orange, and that they didn't want them opening because of the maroon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a true story or not, but they asked them, they said, you can come in here, but you got to change the store colors to maroon, whatever.
Oh, man.
So that's why I was told that Hooters never opened down there. Of course, they're all closing anyway, so there you go. All right, Jonathan Olvera is with me right now. Tell everybody you got it. You got the reason he wants to run for it. Is there anything that's in your mind that you say, man, I would, if I get elected back, I'd like to propose this? Is there something that's in the back of your mind going, I got a cool idea that you're working on? Maybe you can't tell us, but is there something that you would like to see?
Well, no.
Besides the advancement of Lacey Lake when it comes to businesses?
Yeah, well, the big thing is I actually just want to see the I guess the fruits of the idea that I came with. So I went to a TML, which is the Texas Municipal League. They had a big annual gathering in Houston. And I was out there with the city manager, city secretary, and we were looking through the vendor show and came across this thing called an asphalt zipper. So what that does is that comes in and kind of grates up the asphalt and things of that nature, and you can relayer the streets and kind of just repave it and makes it look really, really well.
And
not necessarily
probably
repave it.
in less time than it normally takes.
Correct. And so it's a reclaimer machine. And so we were able to do that with that suggestion, take some of the money from the bond to buy that reclaimer machine. And so we were able to push more streets and get more streets done. The bond initially, I mean, if they'd have done this about 20 years ago, I think we would have been able to do all the streets in Lacey Lakeview based on what we were told. Current price at the bond, we were able to do a total of 4 streets.
Wow.
So prices have changed.
Yeah. But
with
you
this
want to get around to doing more.
Correct. And with this machine, we were able to do 3 full streets, and I mean complete infrastructure, everything underneath, the sewage, everything underneath, and then the actual streets, 3 full streets, and then add 4, 5, 6, maybe up to 8 a year additionally, which is really going to help. Which is really going to help the city.
Absolutely. All right, we're talking with Jonathan Olvera here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, Zack Owen Show, brought to you by Wycard Realtors. And my friend Nashville Cat is standing by to give us the news from Nashville. We'll talk more with Jonathan. We'll check in with Nashville Cat right after this.
Today's edition of Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show Live is brought to you by Be Kind Coffee. Be Kind Coffee's ultimate goal is to promote kindness. 1534 Washington Avenue. Sit down and stay a while. Be Kind Coffee is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. BeKindCoffeeCrew.com.
Lainey Wilson will make her feature film acting debut in the adaptation of Colleen Hoover's book, Reminders of Him. It's about a young mom who returns home after serving 5 years in prison for a tragic accident. Eric Church and Morgan Wallen opened their Field and Stream Lodge today in Bozeman, Montana. Tim McGraw's 58 today. He's also on Barbra Streisand's duets album, The Secret of Life, Partners Volume 2. It's out June 27th and also features Paul McCartney, Bob Dylan, Sting, James Taylor, and more. And finally, Carrie Underwood's been making sourdough flatbreads and growing pineapples. I'm Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show.
Back live here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill Thursday, Throwback Thursday. And I got Jonathan with me right now. Jonathan Olvera running for city council over in Lacey Lakeview. Election this Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And before you close it out here, Jonathan, I want you to look at the camera and put out your plea, as I would say, why we should vote for Jonathan.
Yes. Well, hey, the most important thing is you need to get out there and vote. Study, look at what the candidate stands for. Actually, if they are currently on council, look at what they've stood for and what they haven't. So just be sure to look at that always. But for me, I'm going to be there for you. Even if you don't like what I'm doing for you, I promise I do it for you anyways. It's a positive thing. I want the city to grow, and I want you to grow along with us. So come May 3rd, you've got most of the day to go out there and vote, and I'd be honored to have your vote.
Jonathan Olvera, City Council, Lacey Lakeview, and before he leaves, he has to do the bad joke of the day. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
So why should you never brush your teeth with your left hand?
Why?
Because a toothbrush works better.
Jonathan Olvera, vote this coming Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Thank you, buddy, for coming in. My brother from Waco Realtors. We'll see you over there in just a little bit. All right, today is Throwback Thursday, and that means, you know what that means? That means that back in about 1993, how old were you in 93?
Oh, good Lord. 6?
6 years old?
No, 7. Sorry.
7 years old. Well, Jim and I were doing the morning show on the radio, and we had our own video show called 25 Hot Country Cafe that ran on Channel 25 back then. And we always throw back to a clip from night when you were 7 years old. Here's one. Let's see.
Hi, welcome to 25 Hot Country Cafe. I'm Jim Cody.
I'm Zack Owen. We're having a great time today at Leslie's Fried Chicken Shack.
Another fun-filled, exciting episode. Lots
gosh.
of great videos and
Great country music.
Are the lights brighter in here?
It sure is. It's hot in here.
Yes, it is. But
Golly.
anyway, we got some hot videos for you on the way. And also, I was going to hey, isn't that Rick from CC's Pizza?
Rick from CC's.
Hey, how are you? CC's Pizza. That's good stuff. What are you doing here?
Well, I'll tell you, some guys got to have something other than pizza every once in a while.
That's right. That's right. One of our proud
That's our
sponsors.
motto, you know?
Is that our motto? What's our motto?
Safety first. Let's kick it off with a great video from Rodney Crowell. Even cowgirls get the blues.
That's Rodney Crowell, one-time husband of Roseanne Cash, and Even Cowgirls Get the Blues.
Yeah, that song was a big hit for Emmylou Harris. I think Tanya Tucker had a version of it.
Porter Wagner.
Kermit the Frog.
Crosby, Stills, Nash.
That video was also recorded at the Women's National Rodeo Finals in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Yeah. You know, that's a lot of... oh, excuse me. I believe the phone's ringing.
The phone's ringing?
Yeah. Hello? What? It's Chuck Reedy. He says, let's pass to a commercial.
Okay, we'll be back with more 25 Hot Country Cafe right after this.
Maybe we can at least beat the commercial. Welcome back to 25 Hot Country Cafe. I'm Barney, and this is Mr. Green Jeans.
That's right, and you know, we've got some more great videos on the way. Christine Kahanik is going to be giving us country artist news and information, concert dates and all that coming up. But let's keep the videos rolling right now.
Yeah, we got a double shot. Here's George Jones and a high-tech redneck.
That's the latest from Steve Wariner called Driving and Crying, and before that, a hot new song from George Jones, a song written for Christine, Zach. It's called High-Necked Redhead.
No. That's high-tech redneck.
Oh, well, it's a great song nonetheless.
Yeah, it is. Speaking of Christine, she's around the corner, plus the sax man says, coming up.
High-necked redhead.
Redneck. I got it. High-necked redneck. That's right.
That's the latest from Billy Dean. We just disagree.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
That is not
We have
it.
always disagreed.
No, we
yes,
haven't.
we have.
Ever since today, we've
we'll
got
be
a
back
lot.
in just a minute.
You know, Mother always liked you better.
I know that.
But I don't care
It's
what you
because
say.
I'm smarter.
No, you're
yes,
not.
I am.
I fell into a burning ring of fire, went down, down, down.
Hello everybody, I'm Christine Kahanik, and here's who's making news in country music this week. We just heard George Jones perform his new single, High Tech Redneck, but George has been gracing country music charts for decades, and just recently his album, The Best of George Jones, 1955 to 67, was included in Entertainment Weekly magazine's list of the top 100 CDs. Well, it's only the 14th of November, but Christmas is already in full swing at Opryland USA in Nashville. The 1.4 million lights were turned on recently during a special kickoff celebration, and the display is said to be a spectacular sight. And country singer Kenny Rogers apparently not only knows his music, he also knows his chicken. His new business venture, Kenny Rogers Roasters, is so successful, the music star plans to expand it into the Middle East, North Africa, and even Eastern Europe. Roasters already has more than 100 locations in the United States and Canada, including one right here in Waco. But of course, that's roasted chicken, not fried chicken. Hey, thank you, Hampton. I ordered this. Hampton, what are you doing here?
Ray fired me from the scoreboard show.
He fired you?
Yeah. Hey, is that the ham cam?
Actually, it's the chicken cam.
Oh.
Coming up next on the cafe, we'll be showing you Lori Morgan's latest single. Well, Lori's TNN movie Proud Heart has been nominated for Best Dramatic Special for the Cable Ace Awards. Proud Heart will compete with other cable specials, including one starring Lily Tomlin. The awards will be presented January 19th. Good luck to Lori. Now for concert information, Brooks Dunn, along with special guests Pam Tillis and Leroy Purnell, will be coming soon to Waco. Hey, wait a minute. That's my chicken. The tickets are still available for that concert. Then on Saturday night in Temple, Boy Howdy will be performing at Cactus Canyon. Tickets are on sale now. On the same night, November 20th, Ricky Trevino will be at the Cowboy Club in Mejia. Take your pick, both shows are guaranteed to entertain. And coming soon to a club near you, Clay Walker. He will be at Cody's December 3rd in Waco, a show you definitely won't want to miss. Well, that's all the time I have for this week, but I'll be back again next week with more on your favorite country stars and also with your concert information. Well, Zach and Jim, take it away. Hampton.
Well, thank you very much, Christine. That's all the time we have for 25 Hot Country Cafe. We're going to end things with Lori Morgan and the Beverly Hillbillies theme. We're going to wrap it up.
Wrap it up!
Yeah, wrap it up.
Come and listen to a story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up from the ground come a bubbling crude.
Oil.
Well, in North Carolina, way back in the hills, left my old pappy and he had him still.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back again to this locality.
Y'all come back now. You hear? Golly, 1993, 25 Hot Country Cafe. Had such a great time. Old buddy Robert West, who now works for Channel 10 in advertising, just had a birthday recently, was in there in the background. Christine Kahanik, and the list goes on and on. But anyway, we had some fun times back then doing Hot Country Cafe. All right, today is Thursday, May 1st. Wow, already May. You know what they say, April showers bring Mayflowers, and Mayflowers bring the pilgrims. Anyway, we got some rain yesterday. Man, at my house, it just was coming down. I didn't think it was ever going to stop, but it eased up. And I think today only about a 10% chance, so we get a little calm today. Today is Thursday, May 1st. Today is Agriculture and Labor Day. Today is Couple Appreciation Day. Today is Frequent Flyer Day. I love that because, you know, I love to travel. I'm a frequent flyer. And I'm going to tell everybody that watches or listens. I tell my kids this. I tell Andrea's kids this. I'm telling everybody. Join every club. Whether you go once a year, once every 10 years. Join everything that's free. American Airlines, Southwest, Delta, all those. Join the restaurants, the hotels, because you don't know how many free flights, free hotel rooms that I have received over the years from just being a member. It didn't cost me a penny. So my suggestion, always sign up. Carnival Cruise Line, the cruise line, sign up to become a member. Doesn't cost you anything. You'll get some good stuff out of it. All right, International Doodle Dog Day. What is a doodle dog? A doodle? Yeah. Okay. Anything with a poodle. Andrea's our dog, Oreo, who just turned 15. Oreo is Poodle Chihuahua. You talk about an attitude. Oh, my gosh. I think Andrea's daughters have, one's a sheepadoodle, huge. And the other one is some kind of doodle. That's pretty big. All right, today is Doodle Dog Day. And also today is May Day. Looking back at past decades, May has had different meanings for diverse cultures and countries. Today, specifically in the United States, as in other countries, it is a celebration of the season of spring. We've got the best tips to make sure that your May Day is one to remember. May Day is a public holiday celebrated today, May 1st, in many different cultures around the world. It is a day of unity, togetherness, and rebirth, a day for everyone to come together and celebrate life as we know it. So enjoy May Day today. Coming up in just a little bit, we've got Chris Ryland is going to be here to do some music on the indoor stage. We're going to play a music video. That's what we're going to do. Play a music video for you, and then we'll come back and talk about the Zack and Jim Golf Tournament. Thanks some of our sponsors. Stick around as we do it live from the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill on a Thursday.
I've been thinking a lot about this old road, about where I'm from, about where it goes. And I remember that riverside where we used to sit and tell lies, just lying to each other and the water, just to kill the time. Oh, I'm going home. It's been 10 years since I've seen your face, and my heart's still locked up in that place. But there's a few things I think that you should know. Oh, I'm going home, going home, going home. My daddy was a carpenter, and his father the same, with hands hard as steel and eyes full of flame. I remember those fields where I learned to be a man, but some wounds never heal. Gotta get back here, I can. I'm going home. It's been 10 years since I've seen your face, and my heart's still locked up in that place. There's a few things I think that you should know. Oh, I'm going home. Going home, going home, going home. I need to hear those tires spin and tell me I'm getting close. I need to feel that sun say what I already know. After all these years, the tears are burning in my soul. After all these fears, that's why I've got to go. I'm going home. It's been 10 years since I've seen your face, and my heart's still locked up in that place. There's a few things I think that you should know. Oh, I'm going home, going home, going home, going home. I'm going home.
Name of the band is Union Revival. I like that hat. I may have to get me a hat like that. All right. Normally, during election week, politician week, I have two folks that are running for an office, 8 to 8:30, 8:30 to 9. And as you notice, I have no one here because the guy that was booked canceled early this morning on me. His name is Cyrus Evans. And here's the questions I was going to ask Cyrus right there. That's gone. So we're just going to wing it for the next few minutes, and we'll get some good live music for you from the stage here at the backyard. Stick around for that. Hey, I want to say thanks. First of all, I want to tell you, the Zack and Jim golf tournament's coming up May 16th, 17th. We've been talking about it. Thanks to Jeff Hunter Toyota. They entered a team. They heard us talk about it. Jeff Hunter Toyota, thank you, putting a team in. My buddy Rick Shelton, formerly of Shelton Plumbing, put a team in. Derek Bear from Farmers Insurance put a team in. Several people have jumped in there at the last minute. We got about 3 in the morning tee time. We got about 3 in afternoon tee time left. So if you have a team you would like to put in, we'd love for you to do that. It's the 32nd annual Zack and Jim All-American Heroes Golf Tournament. It benefits the Chris Kyle American Valor Foundation, which gives money to active and retired military and first responders. The Kyle family, mom, dad, brother, they all live right here in Central Texas. So very special group of people. They do a great job helping out those in need. So if you would like to put a team in, it's $800 a team. And you say, wait a minute, Zach, that's kind of expensive. That's not your $125 per person like a normal. Well, you get a heck of a lot more stuff. You get 8 tickets to the Friday night pre-party, open bar, food from La Fiesta. We've got music for you on the stage, and we'll talk more about who's our musician that night coming up. But it's a fun time at Cottonwood. 8 tickets for the party. And then Saturday, your team of 4 will be paired up with a 5th player, and that's our hero. That's either a retired or active military, first responder. You may play with the sheriff. You may play with a general, a sergeant, whatever it might be. You're going to be teamed up. We put American flags on every hole, and we have our big giant flag that flies over. We have the endless margaritas and the endless Bloody Marys that are on the course. Food. It's a fun tournament, and it's well worth it. And you're saying, well, Zach, I'd like to win a free team. Well, here's your chance. Right now on the screen there is a QR code. All you got to do is scan that, go, and sign up to win. We're going to draw for that either May 6th or 7th. We'll draw. So about 5 or 6 more days, we'll draw the winner of a team for the Zack and Jim Golf Tournament. So do that right now. Speaking of that, I want to say thanks to our platinum level sponsors. We can't do it without our sponsors, of course. KWTX, News Channel 10, Josh, the crew over there, Gordon Collier, thank you. La Fiesta, Sam and everybody, thank you to La Fiesta. Hui, the brand Hui, thank you. Sparta Crane and Construction, Bowley's Smart Foundation Repair, and Specialty Restoration of Texas, the Redding family, thank you so very much. Our gold level sponsors, McAdams and Sons Roofing. They're brand new to the tournament. Super nice people. McAdams and Sons Roofing. 104.9 Shooter FM. Crowman, Nikki, and all the gang over there sponsoring. Michelob Ultra. By the way, the team we're giving away, that is given to us by Michelob Ultra, the #1 selling draft beer in America. Michelob Ultra. Alan Samuels, Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Thank you to Ted Teague and the crew. Griff's of China Spring. Randy Griff, one of our sponsors. First Heroes National Bank. They've been on with us, and they're back with us. Thank you. Syntex Roof System. Tony Lenore and family. Thank you. Texans Helping Others, a charity organization that raises money to help fellow Texans out. Pookie, Sandy, all those guys are doing a great job. Texans Helping Others. Dr. Pepper. Highland Dairy is a brand new sponsor. Highland Dairy. I see their trucks running all over, their milk trucks. Highland Dairy, thank you. Weikert Realty, Doug Eastland and the crew from Weikert. And Max Living and Guardian Payment Services. Thank you so much. Those are our gold level sponsors. Now, we've got individual sponsors that help out too. Smaller things like golf carts. All the golf carts sponsored by George's Restaurant and Bar. Thank you to Sammy, Kyle, nephew, and everybody for George's. Our beverage cart sponsored by Lockridge Priest. Our putting green sponsored by my wonderful other, Andrea Ridgway, part of Coldwell Banker Real Estate. Entertainment sponsor is going to be great. S&S Security. My buddies over there at S&S Security sponsoring the entertainment. Also, thanks to our friends at HH5 Services. HH5 Services, that's our, we're going to have something different for the first time. A putting green, and you putt, and you hit a bottle, and whatever bottle you hit, that's the bottle you take home. It could be Mad Dog 2020. It could be a good bottle of Jack Daniels, whatever. But that's going to be fun. HH5 Services. And our driving range sponsor, Derek Beyer from our Bear of Farmers Insurance. Thank you so very much. This is all going to take place May 16, 17, Cottonwood Creek Golf Course. Going to be a fun, fun time. All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll come back, and we're going to go to our stage over here and get some live music going, so stick around. Brought to you by Waco Realtors, live from the backyard. Zack Owen Show. We'll be right back.
Just use AMP-Pace.
AMP-Pace.
Is your Mac running slow? Mac Booster 8 is your all-in-one solution to clean up 20 types of junk files, remove malware and viruses, and protect your device. It also optimizes your Mac's hard disk, fixes disk permission issues, and cleans memory, all to boost your Mac's performance to the max. Get your Mac running like new again with Mac Booster 8. Visit macboost.net today.
Finding a sleep sack that my baby likes has been a struggle.
The sleep sack from Joy is a major upgrade.
It is all natural eucalyptus, which is breathable and hypoallergenic, which is really great for your baby's sensitive skin.
And it's made with Climatech, which regulates your baby's temperature.
You can also get Joy's crib sheets, which are made of the same super soft material.
Joy gave my baby comfort
and gave me peace of mind.
At Matt Piffle, we believe in celebrating your journey, past, present, and future. Our unique personalized products are designed to boost your confidence, elevate creativity, and honor what matters most. From custom home decor to meaningful gifts, we help you cherish the memories that make you who you are. Visit mappiffle.com and start celebrating your story today.
Maud Lily is your go-to for stylish and affordable fashion that fits your life. Whether you're looking for the perfect swimsuit for a beach day, a chic dress for a night out, or cozy tops for everyday wear, Maud Lily has it all. Their extensive collection of swimwear, including bikinis, tankinis, and one-pieces, always keeps you on trend, while their dresses and tops come in flattering styles for every occasion. Visit maudlily.com today.
Natural Cycles identifies your fertile window by analyzing changes in your temperature. It's the first FDA-cleared birth control app. No hormones, no side effects, and 93% effective with typical use, and 98% effective with perfect use. Just measure in the morning, add your temperature into the app, then learn which days you can and cannot get pregnant. It's that easy. Learn more at naturalcycles.com.
A house is a property, but we live in homes. Home sweet home. Homes where the heart is. Home. There's no place like it. Homes are filled with memories and emotions. OfferPad knows this is your home, not your house. That's why we do what we do. Every day, we aim to deliver the best home buying and selling experience so you can spend less time real estating and more time living.
Visit robemediamusic.com for more music.
We're back live, Backyard Bar Stage, the Grill, downtown Waco. You know, my second guest today canceled on me, and we're going to get music started a little bit early. I love it when we can play more music. People love that portion of the show, and I got Chris Ryland is here with me right now. Chris just told me, I had no clue he was from Arkansas.
Yes,
what part of Arkansas are you from?
I live outside of Hot Springs, about 100 miles from Texarkana.
Now, let me ask you, are the springs really hot?
Yes, sir. You can dip your finger in and hold it in there as long as you can, and they're pretty warm.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been to Hot Springs.
Yeah.
I'd love to go. I heard it's beautiful up there.
It's worth the trip. Yep.
All right, so people are going, okay, wait, he's from Arkansas. Did he drive down from Arkansas to be on the show? You told me you're down here quite a bit.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I work some actually with the studio in Stephenville. There's a Jody Lee has Texas Homegrown Radio and play with their band called the Five and Dimers. I play fiddle.
Yeah.
Play some for Chris Perez, and I got a buddy north of here that shoes horses, and I work with him off and on just a fair bit. So
I'm gonna tell you, I've never done that, but from the knowledge, I know people that shoe horse farrier, right?
Yes, sir.
That is a very tough occupation. It's hard on your back. It's hard on your body.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's a challenge. It's a challenging but fun and rewarding at sometimes job. I've done it about 3 years now.
Yeah, I bet you meet a lot of good people.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
I love that.
Yep.
All right, and I got to say this too. A fiddle. I've said this 100 times on the show. 2 instruments that I can't play anything, but the 2 that I would love to play that I love the most: fiddle and steel guitar.
Heck yeah, that's what makes country music.
You're exactly right.
Yep.
You're exactly right. All right, let's jump right into the music. Tell us about the song you're going to play for us.
Well, I figure I'll start off with one I wrote about. It's called "The Ballad of the Man Killer Lion." It's about hunting mountain lions in New Mexico.
Wow. Okay.
So I'll take a shot at her. Came down from Alamosa, across the Rio Grande, to track a killer lion who lost his fear of man. First seen around Del Rito, he laid her rancher down, killed the rancher's daughter, was gone without a sound. The purple sage and caprock, never out of bounds. When you chase the mighty lion behind slobber-headed hounds. Not much trace of man out here at painted canyon walls. The ancient pagan hunters showed the chase and fall. Now the lever action rifle and horses change the game, but their ghosts still hunt beside me. The chase still feels the same. And the purple sage and caprock, never out of bounds. When you chase the mighty lion behind slobber-headed hounds. Now the hounds my father left me, ranging out of sight. I stand up in my saddle in the early morning light. I can see the good gyp circle, and I know it won't be long till the canyon rings are striking cry, lion will be found. The purple sage and caprock, never out of bounds. When you chase the mighty lion behind slobber-headed hounds. Now he finds a lonely juniper to make his final stand. 3 faithful hounds lie dying, blood shining on the sand. And the good gyp leaps up in the air, slow as murder charge. My rifle cracks, a whisper late, I can feel his iron jaw. And the purple sage and caprock, never out of bounds. When you chase the mighty lion behind slobber-headed hounds. Now the eagle sees us falling the hunter and the prey. His shadow crosses lifeless bodies, where side by side we lay. And the good gyp sits upon the rim, all alone she cries, a death song for her master who killed the mighty lion. The purple sage and caprock, never out of bounds, when you chase the mighty lion behind slobber-headed hounds. Yeah, the purple sage and caprock, never out of bounds, when you chase the mighty lion behind slobber-headed hounds.
All right, that sounds like a personal experience.
Well, I wish it was. I mean, I don't wish I died, but I mean...
But I mean, hunting for lions.
I've never been lion hunting. I've wanted to since I was a kid. But I met a guy a couple years ago in Arizona while we were out there team roping. And he was a lion hunter, had some dogs. And he actually, I gave him a co-write on that song because I stole a couple lines from a poem he wrote. And to kind of finish it, I'd been working on it for a while, but kind of made it come together. So
right. A nice storytelling song there. I really like that one there. All right, Chris is here. And Chris, thinking back over the years when you first started being interested in music, and even today, who are some of the people that you look up to or you like to listen to or maybe influenced you?
Well, man, that's a good question. I started playing violin and fiddle when I was about 10 or 12.
Wow.
And I didn't know a lot of old stuff at the time, but when I was 19-ish, I played with an older guy that played some Bob Wills stuff, and even though I didn't really know it, I felt like I did, so I started playing along with that. And from that to, I mean, I played with some bands. We played a lot of George Strait and Merle Haggard, and that's the stuff that I like to play on the fiddle. I love the old B-side, 80s George Strait.
Sure.
Just that good old country music.
Oh, yeah.
But, man, as far as, I mean, I've loved Jason Boland a long time. I mean, I've just, I should be ready to answer that question, but I'm almost, it's a hard one.
Do you listen to a lot of music?
I do. It goes in streaks. I'll listen to music for, I'll listen to a lot for a while, and then I'll kind of back off and let my mind clear and listen to podcasts but
kind of gives you kind of rejuvenates you and get going again.
Yeah, I get excited again. Sometimes you're not burn out, but I mean.
Sure. Oh yeah. Hey, we're going to talk a little bit about country music history, things that happened on this date in the past, and see if you recognize any of these here. This is the year I was born. Before you were born, so you're not going to remember this.
All right.
1956, Johnny Cash released the classic song, I Walk the Line, because you're mine.
I
walk the line. 1956, wow. 1971, Man in Black, the 38th overall album by Johnny Cash. 38th album, that's amazing. 1976, today is Johnny Cash Day, I guess.
Okay.
1976, Johnny Cash released his, you ready for this? 54th album. I don't even have one. But anyway, 54th album. It was called One Piece at a Time. Remember that?
Yes, sir.
If I had $1 for every time I played that on the radio over the years.
Oh, yeah.
Great song.
Yes,
funny
sir.
song. Let's see, what else? Oh, 1981, the group Alabama released Feels So Right. That's a great song. Became the group's 4th straight #1 song on the charts. In 1989, Reba McEntire released Sweet 16, her 16th studio album. 1993, one of my all-time favorites, Charlie Pride, accepted an invitation to join the Grand Ole Opry. In 2007, Miranda Lambert released her 2nd album called Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. And in 2012, Carrie Underwood released her 4th studio album called Blown Away. Do you like Charlie Pride music, the old stuff?
Yes, sir. I don't listen to a whole lot, but the classics I had a tape back a long time ago, a cassette tape that had some Charlie Pride on it, and it was kind of a collection of the classic country gold, I guess.
One of my favorite several. I liked Crystal Chandelier.
Yeah.
I like Kiss an Angel Good Morning.
Yep.
And Anybody Going to San Antonio.
Yes, sir. That's probably my favorite one of his.
Yeah.
Anybody, but of course that's kind of a popular one too. So that's kind of.
Yeah. And the other thing I liked about Charlie Pride, he's no longer with us, but the one thing I liked about him and his wife were huge Dallas Cowboy fans. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, so
right.
I love that. In fact, I got to sit behind them at one of the games at the old Texas Stadium.
Oh, wow.
But super nice people. But anyway, there's a little bit of country music history for you, my friends. We're going to do birthdays coming up in just a bit. But right now, I want to talk to you about my friends over at Mike's Car Care. Mike, one of our great morning show sponsors. You know, a lot of times when you want your pickup truck or your car or your SUV serviced or something major, change out the brakes, transmission trouble, who do you trust? Who can you trust? Who's going to give you a good price and do the job the right way the first time? Well, it's Mike's Car Care. Here's a number to call, 732-1202. 732-1202. That's the number over at Mike's, located on Sanger Avenue here in Waco. Trust them. Mike's Car Care. Oil change, repair your brakes, transmission. What else? Oh, what do you want to do? Maybe just a tune-up. You got one of the older vehicles. Please remember my friends at Mike's Car Care. They're good people. All right, we're live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. More music. Chris Ryland's here. We're going to get more music from him coming up. We'll take a short break. Be right back.
Eco Terra Beds. Better sleep inspired by nature. You deserve better than synthetic. Get the unmatched comfort of natural latex and the superior support that can only be achieved through our uniquely heat-treated and stress-relieved steel coils. Your back, hips, and shoulders will fall into perfect alignment in any position, meaning that you get deeper, more comfortable rest. Visit ecoterrabeds.com.
This is what $500,000 in a duffel bag looks like, but if you look closer, it's actually not real. That's because it's actually prop money. It's what is used in movies, TV, music videos, and ads when the strip calls for tons of cash or for the bills to be destroyed. It looks realistic from a distance, but up close you can see it says for motion picture purposes. I got these from propmoney.com. They are the official industry standard. I also got some stacks from different decades, from the 90s, 2000s, and even money band. Visit propmoney.com today to get your money seen or money shot right with Prop Money Inc.
Safely send money abroad in just a few steps with Remitly. Sign up with your email, enter an amount, choose how your loved ones would like to receive the money, enter your recipient's information, select a payment method, hit send, and relax, knowing your delivery time is guaranteed. Download the Remitly app today.
VivoSun's mission is to empower growers with stylish and effective products, making indoor growing accessible and enjoyable for everyone. VivoSun is known for its range of products designed for indoor gardening, catering to both beginners and experienced growers. VivoSun has it all for your indoor gardening needs. Visit vivosun.com today and get started making growing plants and vegetables easy and automatic.
whypersonalloans.com. We protect your information with advanced data encryption technology so you can request a loan with peace of mind and from the ease of your home. Request a loan anytime, day or night. Our partners can offer loans up to $35,000 with varying rates and terms. Review your loan offer with no obligation and decide what works for you. Visit personalloans.com today.
It's hard to find supplements that work. No, thank you. You need supplements that are backed by science with natural and plant-based ingredients.
And that are third-party tested.
Because cleaner is better. Like Oro Organic. Plant-based supplements made from the Earth's most powerful plants for your immune health, gut health, workouts, and more. Find out more at auraorganic.com.
Over the decades, ARB has consistently pushed boundaries, introducing groundbreaking products like our iconic bumpers, Old Man Emu suspension systems, air lockers, and the recent brushless air compressor. Each innovation is designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
Streamline event and appointment booking with Amelia's sleek, modern, and fully customizable booking forms. Tailor the colors, fonts, and design to match your brand and seamlessly integrate with your WordPress website. Whether it's for events or appointments, Amelia makes booking simple, stylish, and perfectly aligned with your business. Enhance your booking experience today at WPAmelia.com. That's WPAMELIA.com. Amelia.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Throwback Thursday here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Zack Owen Show. We do this Monday through Friday, same time, 8 to 10 o'clock. I always look this way because you never know who's walking by. We have some crazy people go by, and I'm always going, what the heck are they doing? Anyway, we do this Monday through Friday, 8 to 10 o'clock live. And then you can go back anytime where you get a podcast, Apple, Spotify, whatever, YouTube, and catch it a week from now, tomorrow night, a year from now. Catch it. Today is show number 89. Started back in January. Chris Ryland is my musical guest today. Lives in Arkansas, works down in the Central Texas area. And you told me you actually lived in West one time.
Yes, sir. I stayed there for about around a year back in early 2000s. Yep.
You couldn't keep up with them when they came to drinking their beer?
Oh, I say I give it a pretty good shot.
I should say Pivo.
Pivo. Yaksimosh.
That's it. I love it.
I heard that Miner's Bar is for sale, and I'm kind of sad. I wish I had the money to buy it, but
it's on the market. That would be great. Why don't you buy that?
I'd love to. We could have a little live music show there in the morning.
Yeah, I love it. All right, Chris, let's go back. Let's do another song now.
All right. Since Throwback Thursday, I thought I'd try that one about the. Well, I didn't write this one, but it's by a man from Waco, Billy Joe Shaver.
I love it.
I get my fingers to work this early. I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna grow and glow till I'm so blue, pure, perfect. Gonna put a smile on everybody's face. And I'm gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain along the way. That I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord. That I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna learn the right words to talk. Gonna search and find a better way to walk. I'm gonna spit and polish my old rough-fed self till I get rid of every single flaw. I'm gonna be the world's best friend. Gonna go around shaking everybody's hand. Yeah, I'm gonna be the cotton-picking rage of the age. But I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. And I'm gonna grow and glow till I'm so blue, pure, perfect. Gonna put a smile on everybody's face. I'm gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain along the way. Yet I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord. But I'm gonna be a diamond someday.
I'm going to tell you, one of the greatest things that I look back and I'll always remember is many, many years ago on the Zack and Jim show, our radio show, we had Billy Joe, and he sang that live in our studio, and I thought, man, doesn't get any better than this.
That's awesome.
I love Billy Joe, and I always said that Billy Joe is one of those guys like a Chris Christopherson or there's more, but incredible, nice guy, could write, could sing, could act, a little bit of everything. He was just multi-talented.
Yes, sir.
Great guy. Billy Joe Shaver. All right, Chris Ryland is here. Chris, you play any gigs around that are coming up you might want to mention that we could go see you or hear you?
I'm playing fiddle for Chris Perez at the Tipsy Lion in West in I think the May 8th or not, maybe the 9th, Friday. I can't remember what day it is, but
is it a Friday?
I think it's a Friday.
Okay, that's the 9th.
The 9th, all right.
Yeah, May 9th.
So if anyone wants to, you can look up Chris Perez's Facebook page. Around here, a lot of guys know him. I mean, a lot of people.
Oh, that'd be a fun time. I may have to come up there and watch you play that fiddle.
Heck yeah.
Who's one of your, in other bands, we may not know their names, but what other band fiddler you say, man, that's great?
One of my favorites, I don't know what he's doing now, but his name was, I think, Noah Jeffries, and he played fiddle for Jason Boland early on. He's a real swing-style Texas guy out of Austin, and he's awesome. I love his style, and I think he started his own band called, I believe it's called Milk Drive, but I haven't heard from him in a while, but that's one that I really kind of look up to.
Yeah.
Yep. And trying to think of any other names. I remember many, many years ago, my friend Johnny Lee had a female fiddle player, and she was she could knock it out of the park with that fiddle. But I remember that. All right, Chris Ryland, musical guest today here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Birthdays. When is your birthday, Chris? I just had my birthday. It's April 25th. So
finally turned 21?
I turned 20. No, I turned 41.
You're still a youngster, my friend. You are a youngster. All right, I'm getting ready with our local birthdays. Here's some people that were born on this date. Some of them may not be with us anymore. In fact, one of them right off the bat, 1852, the legendary Calamity Jane, back in the old Wild West days, was born. In 1918, Jack Parr, used to be a TV host, was born. John Woo, the director, was born in 46. Ray Parker Jr., remember Ghostbusters, born in 1954. Tim McGraw, born in 1967 on this date. Wes Anderson, director, was born in 69. Alex Van Pelt from the NFL was born in 70. And Wes Welker, almost got him backwards. Wes Welker, NFL guy, was born on this date in 1981. We got some local birthdays today. Happy birthday goes out to John Keene, turning 47. Jake Houston, 36 years old. Ashlyn Standifer is 40. Let's see here. Josh King, 39. Larry Wilkie, turning 54. Mark Navas is 26. Glenda Chastain having a birthday today. And I got to say, a special birthday to my only grandson. I've got a great-grandson, but my only grandson, Jackson, is having his birthday, 10 years old. He is a smart, good-looking athlete, and I miss him. I don't get to see him. But Jackson, happy birthday to you, buddy. Have a great day. Keep your chin up. Everything's going to work out for you. Did you have a big party for your birthday, Chris?
No, sir, we didn't have nothing special, but we did go out to a restaurant in Tulsa, Oklahoma called The Sputter. We got a real good steak and some quail.
Ooh, yeah.
So my wife and I and my son. Yep.
Yeah, tell us about your family.
Well, I've got married in 2008 to my wife, Marty, and we've got one son. He's 8 years old now.
Is he interested in music at all?
Yes, sir. He's taken piano lessons for a couple years, and he's really making progress. He's got a natural ear, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. All right, Chris Ryland, music. We're going to go back, play another song here in just a minute. We'll take a short break. Stick around here. Zack Owen Show brought to you by Waco Realtors, the Eastland Group. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to take your real estate career to the next level? Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, Waco Realtors, the Eastland Group, is the place for you. At Waco, we provide cutting-edge technology, personalized coaching and training, proven systems to help you succeed, all in a positive, drama-free atmosphere. Our team is more than just a real estate brokerage. We're a family dedicated to growth, support, and real results. Call us today to schedule a meeting or visit theeastlandgroup.com to learn more.
Are you a business looking for great employees or a Central Texan ready to get to work? Since 1986, Jack of All Trades has connected local companies with the best people in town. With nearly 40 years of recruiting experience, we help you succeed, whether you're hiring or job hunting. One call to Jack of All Trades puts the right people in the right place. Follow the job leader, Jack of All Trades Personnel Services.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your tastes. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
Introducing Muck Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, downtown Waco. Zack Owen Show. like I mentioned a little earlier, if you're not catching the show live, Monday through Friday, 8 to 10, you can go back, catch it as a podcast, watch it, listen to it, whatever it might be, anywhere you get your podcast. Hey, I want to say good morning to my friends over at Jack of All Trades Employment Services. You know, they've been in business for over 40 years, putting people to work. Central Texans, full-time, part-time, temporary. They can find you a job. Maybe you're a business owner and you need people to come to work for you. Trust my friend, Helen Underwood and the staff. All of them over there are great, great, friendly people at Jack of All Trades. You know what they say? If you need a job, call JOAT, and they're there Monday through Saturday. Jack of All Trades Employment Services. Make sure you tell them you heard about it here with Zach. Getting ready for the morning. You need coffee? Stop by my friends over at Be Kind Coffee. And you're thinking to yourself, you know, I need a little something to get me going besides coffee. Well, they got great selection of homemade pastries, homemade bagels, located on Washington Avenue. Chris, I'm getting hungry just talking about it.
Yeah, me too.
Whew, I love it. What's your favorite food? If you said you went out for dinner the other night, but if you could go out and have anything, what would be on your plate?
Definitely a ribeye, Pittsburgh rare. Yeah, I mean, some potatoes.
Yeah.
The ribeye is essential.
Meat and potatoes.
Just about.
I have an interesting little thing to throw in there that I don't know why I'm going to throw this in there, but we're talking about meat and potatoes. I once had, through marriage, a family member, this is out in East Texas, that I was told, and he was an adult, older, that his entire adult life, he only ate meat and potatoes every day.
Yeah.
Every day, meat and potatoes.
I believe it.
You know? I love steak.
Yeah.
I cooked up a couple the other night. I just love steak.
I like steak. I like eggs and bacon.
Yeah. Hey, talking about, you're talking about shoeing horses and being around rodeos and ranches and farms and everything. Of course, our thoughts and prayers go out to the Cooper family. Roy Cooper died in a terrible house fire the last few days, and to his family and to all the hundreds of thousands of friends and fans, our deepest thoughts and sympathy goes out. Roy Cooper, the Super Looper.
Yes, sir. Rest in peace.
One of the best. All right, let's get back to some music here, Chris.
Right.
What do you have for us this time?
I guess I'll play a song that I wrote a couple years ago. I had a dream that my wife said she didn't love me when I asked her if she'd marry me. And so I wrote a song kind of about it. It's called The Road to Midland. You pulled me back in like a lamb to the slaughter, but I can't get enough. You're fooling around. I know you don't feel the same love that I feel. City lights, they burn brighter when we go to town. City lights, they burn brighter when we go to town. Living in sin is no life at all, but dancing with you makes it easy to fall. Dancing with you makes it easy to fall. I'll be alone on the road out to Midland. The stars, they burn bright, but they don't shine like you. You'll be a memory I can't get away from, burned in my mind like a deep shade of blue. Burned in my mind like a deep shade of blue. Living in sin is no life at all. But dancing with you makes it easy to fall. Dancing with you makes it easy to fall.
What was the name of that one?
That song's called Road to Midland. I'm working on recording it. I'm not sure when it will be out, but it will be soon. Yes, sir.
That's a long road. I remember I lived in Abilene. I worked in radio in Abilene for about 6 years. And every once in a while, this huge cloud of dust would be rolling in. We'd go, hey, there comes Midland, Odessa right there,
Oh, no
rolling
kidding.
in. Are you much, do you watch TV much or watch, have you seen the new show, Landman?
Yes, sir, I have. I enjoyed that show.
It's a pretty good show.
I really like Billy Bob Thornton. In fact, you know the show, you know the movie Sling Blade he did?
Yeah, oh yeah.
He, a buddy of mine owns the property that has the pond where that was filmed in Arkansas. And
really?
So it's his roping arena is like 100 yards from that pond. So I go there and rope all the time, and you can see the scenery from.
You know, when I watch Landman and watch Billy Bob, I mean, you couldn't ask for a more perfect actor to do it.
No,
but when
sir.
I watch it, it's almost like he's not acting.
Like
It's
him.
almost like there's no script. He's just coming out with these things, you know?
Yes, sir. It fits him pretty well, I think.
Well, I understand. I think they're shooting the second season or something like that
Oh, yeah?
right now.
Cool.
So he definitely is going to come back. I'll tell you another good one with Billy Bob that we just wrapped up, and it was done a few years ago, and he played a lawyer.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
It was called, what
It's
was
called
it?
Goliath.
Goliath.
That's an
exactly.
awesome show.
Great show. I don't know if they just couldn't afford him after the second or third season.
Well,
but
they came out with a couple more. There's. I have not finished the last one. It got real different. I mean, it's
it's different.
It.
Oh yeah.
The whole thing is different, but
Second season is totally different from the first season.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And so is the third. It gets odd. I mean, but I still like it. But
yeah, you're right there. All right, we got Chris Ryland here, music all the way from Arkansas, one-time resident of West, is here doing the music. And we appreciate you going on a little bit earlier. This is what we call election week. This coming Saturday, 7 to 7, is election for local school boards, mayor, city council, different things like that. So every day I've been having a different person on. My guy this morning, thanks to Jonathan Olvera for coming in at 8 o'clock. He's running for city council, Lacey Lakeview. Re-election over there. But then my second guest canceled on me early this morning, Cyrus Evans. And I really can't tell you a lot about Cyrus because I asked him multiple times, hey, what city are you in and what are you running for? And he never would reply. So anyway, there you go. Cyrus was supposed to be on today.
just
so
write in Cyrus wherever you vote.
Wherever you are, Cyrus, you missed out today because you missed having a chance to tell your story and listen to great music from Chris. Have you ever in your life thought about running for anything?
No, sir. I mean, everyone's thought about it once or twice, but I've always put the thought out of my mind very fast. I don't think I'd be electable, to be honest.
Yeah. I always tell people I got too many skeletons in my closet.
Yes, sir.
Whew. The stories people could tell. The stories I could tell.
Yes, sir.
Lord. So you were talking about Chris Perez earlier, right?
Yes, sir.
And I've heard him a couple of times. I really like that music. Is he playing a lot around?
He's
stay busy?
He's had a pretty good schedule recently, I think.
Right.
I don't really. We keep up a lot, and I follow him on social media, but I don't pay attention to him enough.
Now, how often do you get to play?
I play probably a handful of shows a year, three or four shows a year, maybe.
Right.
Last year probably did that many.
Is there anyone else that you get to play with, sit in on as a band?
Well, I shoe horses at the racetrack outside of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and there's a band up there called the Highway 69ers, the Wood Brothers, and we played a bunch of shows with them, and then they're fun guys. And then the Five and Dimers, who I mentioned before, up there in Stephenville, we played some Fort Worth shows, and we actually did a little bit of traveling. Went up to Kansas City and did a festival, and they're fun guys to play with. And man, I got a buddy in Texarkana named Chance Miller, and he's an awesome singer, writer. And we played a bunch of shows a couple years ago, and then he had a kid, and he's kind of not doing it right now. But one of these days, he's going to crack back out, and you'll probably hear his name one day.
Really? Okay.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's funny because when I asked you this morning where you're from, you said Arkansas, and I said to you, oh, did you drive all the way down here and go? And the reason I say that, and this is really crazy, I've been very fortunate. Today, as I mentioned, is show number 89. And out of 89, we've had 85 different musicians. You're one of the 85. But anyway, on 2 occasions, one was a young man. He drove down from Tulsa to do the show and turned around and drove right back.
What was his name? You remember? I shouldn't ask you that.
I can't. And then about a week later, maybe 2 weeks later, a young lady drove down from north of Tulsa. I forgot the name of the little town. She came down. Now, she wasn't going to drive back. She brought a friend, and they were going to spend the night and tour the silos and everything downtown Waco.
Was that Emily Hollingshed from north of Tulsa? There's a young up-and-comer singer. She's pretty good.
Yeah, this girl was really good, yeah. And the guy was too. But that just amazes me that, you know, I said to somebody, I think Mike was working instead of Kevin, and I said to Mike, I said, that's dedication.
Yes, sir. Well, I've got some songs I'm trying to push, and it's hard to get the word out, and so I'm grateful for the chance to come out here and do them for you guys. So,
well, we're going to let you, because you started a little early, we're going to let you sing a couple of extra ones here if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to do another original?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay.
Since you're talking about Oklahoma, this is a song that I wrote about a gas station in Pryor, Oklahoma. And I'd say it's PG-13. It's just can I say the word meth? I mean.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
The song is called Meth and Fried Chicken. Meth and fried chicken at the Okie Dokie store. You can't miss that smell when you walk through the door. Give me change for ice and beer, half a rotten smile. I came hungry for a burger, but I think I'll wait a while. No shirt, no shoes, no problem, but they need to mop the floor. Give me cheap tobacco, $7 on pump 4. Now the kids are crying, little Johnny spilled a Coke. I need a Bud Ice 40, I don't want that bar of soap. Oh, $2.99 plus taxes, way too much. You're getting all the words wrong, the rooster laid an egg, but the bull won't give you heavy cream no matter how you beg. Now if you cross that Red River, they got everything you need. Communists and cowboys, welding beds and weed. But if you're hungry for a burger, a steak, or something more, better go on back to Texas, miss that Okie Dokie store. Now they're getting all the words wrong, the rooster laid an egg, but the bull won't give you heavy cream no matter how you beg. Oh, meth and fried chicken.
You know, you could follow up with another one similar. Truck stop sushi.
Oh man, that'd be a good one. Or I don't know about that.
Yeah. Whew. I don't know about that either. You know, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I pulled into out of town. I was going somewhere, and I pulled into a convenience store, a big one, that is a known name. There was no cashier.
Oh, yeah?
It was all self-checkout at the convenience store.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw there's one like that outside of Little Rock. I believe it's a Circle K.
I think this was
That's what it
possibly a
was.
Circle K, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like that. I'd rather give somebody my money and go instead of having to figure out that.
That's right. All right, are you a sports guy? Do you like sports?
I used to watch a fair bit of baseball years ago, but I guess I've gotten so busy now I don't pay attention as much as I should. But
right.
I love baseball.
Yeah, well, we're in full swing. Get it? Huh? Full swing. Scotty is standing by. He's with the Pete Sousa Show.
Yeah.
Scotty, what's up, my buddy?
What's going on, Zach? How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. What's the good word this morning on the Pete Sousa Show?
Man, we're ready to have a good time today. Pete and I are going to rank and I think end up debating the best 2025 Big 12 quarterbacks. So you can talk college football year-round, Zach, and we intend to. And then you're a radio legend here in Waco, and we are honored today to have a radio legend from Dallas, Randy Galloway, will be on the show today.
One of the legends, exactly.
All-timer, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think the big topic is with Randy today?
Man, I think we recorded this interview yesterday, and it's like over 30 minutes long. So I really think Pete's an excellent interviewer. I think they cover the gamut of his career, radio, Cowboys, all of it.
Oh yeah, you got to throw in Cowboys with Randy Galloway.
Absolutely.
That is
I read today. I did not know this about Randy Galloway. I was too young when this would have happened to have known. He paid Quincy Carter's bail.
What?
Yeah. It's on his Wikipedia page. Like when Quincy Carter got arrested for like marijuana possession, Randy Galloway paid his bail.
Oh my gosh. Did not know that.
I didn't know that either. That guy's a legend.
Here's the question today. Where is Quincy Carter nowadays?
Oh man, I don't know. Do you know that?
No, I have no clue.
I hope he's doing well.
Yeah, I hope so.
I know for a time he was still very involved in football at some level, but I'm not sure what he's doing now.
You know, I saw this the other day on internet, so it's got to be true. What's the guy's name? Is it Quinn Ewers?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it true what they're putting up there that he turned down this incredible amount of money when he was in college, and then he's making nothing compared to what he was offered?
Yes, that's true. Wow. Zach, it's interesting, and I'm going to take his side here. There's a lot of old school college football fans who rip a kid for leaving a school to go take more money somewhere else. I don't think we should rip kids for doing that. But at the same time, now people are ripping Quinn Ewers for pursuing his dream of being a professional when he could have taken the money to go play another year at another college.
Right.
And so, like, each of these guys gets to make their own decision, and he decided it was time for him to go to the pros. And I heard someone say this. I think Colin Cowherd said this the other day. He said, Quinn Ewers will make more money post-football having not transferred out of Texas. Because now, for the rest of his career, no matter what happens, he's the Texas Longhorn. He's a Texas Longhorn who got them into a semifinal game.
Yep.
And he's going to be able to speak at events and promote and make money for the rest of his life as the Texas Longhorns quarterback.
Oh, you're exactly right. Wow. All right. Well, appreciate the time today on a Thursday, Throwback Thursday day. We'll check you out on the show, and we'll talk again tomorrow morning.
All right, Zach. Good to see you.
Bye-bye. Scotty with the Pete Sousa Show comes on right after my show. They're talking sports. Randy Galloway going to be on today. That's great. That's exciting. Always was a Randy Galloway fan. Hey, I got Chris Ryland here, and Chris is doing some great music for us. Chris, let's do another song.
Yes, sir.
He's all prepped. He came ready for bear today.
Came ready for something.
Yes, sir.
I might do a song that I just wrote. I've not played this in public, I don't believe, so we'll see how it goes. But I think it's going to be a good one. Well, I took the devil's gamble when she smiled and caught my eye. Like a fool, I said I'm strong enough, just one dance and say goodbye. If only it was easy, if only it were true, that the bottom of a bottle would take my mind off you. Well, I know I made a promise you would be the only one, but I lost my mind in 3/4 time, and now I'm on the run. If only it was easy, if only it were true, that the bottom of a bottle would take my mind off you. Well, I lost the devil's wager, should have known it was a lie. Now I'm dancing with a stranger, too drunk to say goodbye. If only it was easy, if only it were true, that the bottom of a bottle would take my mind off you, would take my mind off you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You know, we were talking a little while ago about it being your birthday, and I asked all the musicians this, thinking back, and I'm not going to put words in your mouth, but a lot of musicians, I'll say, think back to one Christmas or birthday present that you got that you'll remember for the rest of your life. And so many of them say, I got my first guitar or whatever. Can you think back and remember any birthday or Christmas gift that you'll always remember?
Well, that's kind of a hard one because my memory is hit or miss. But
hey,
last week I got a Turtle Box speaker for my birthday, so I'll probably remember that one for a while. But on a more serious note, I remember getting a Daisy BB gun when I was about 7 or 8, maybe.
Oh wow!
So that was a birthday present I won't forget.
Oh, that's and don't you wish you still had it?
Yes, I do. That would be fun to.
Woo.
Yeah, there might be a collector's item by now.
Exactly, exactly, man. Yeah, Daisy BB gun. Those were the thing to have. If you were a kid, that's what you wanted.
Yes, sir.
You wanted. What was the Christmas movie with the little kid?
Yeah.
Christmas Story.
You shoot your eye out.
That's right.
I did shoot a tire one time and it bounced back and hit me right in the eyelid.
No.
I shot a tire from about 15, 20 feet away and it came straight back.
Oh,
luckily, my eye was blinked or something. I got lucky.
Talk about old school things that are dangerous. I don't know if you remember. You remember lawn darts?
Yes, sir.
And you throw those things, and they had the big sharp point on them.
Yeah, I do remember that. I guess there was probably some lawsuits over that, and so they had to discontinue it. But
yeah, and we were so poor where I grew up. We didn't have a slip and slide. We just threw some old plastic out there and put the garden hose on it. And
yes, sir. Whatever works.
Yeah, and you know, as a kid, you don't think about these things until you slide on it. But putting it on soft grass is better than rock.
Yes, sir, for sure. Yeah, because it's kind of like pitching your tent on a gravel bar or something. You know, you better make sure there's no roots or sticking up.
Exactly. All right, Chris Ryland is my guest this morning with the music. We'll take a short break. We'll come back and we'll talk more with Chris. Hey, I do want to remind everybody that the Zack and Jim Travel Club is sold out. Trip 45. We're leaving July 30th or 31st, and we're going on a beautiful 15-day vacation over to Greece, Greek islands, Croatia, Montenegro, Venice, Italy. That's all sold out. But what I want to tell you about is mark it down on your calendar that in 1 year and 10 days from right now, on May 11, 2026, It'll be trip number 46 of the Travel Club, a week in a brand new all-inclusive on-the-beach resort in Turks and Caicos with the most beautiful crystal clear water, beaches you'll ever see. And we'll have details on that, pricing and all the details, the end of June, 1st of July of this year. So mark it down on your calendar, May 11th of next year, trip 46 of the Zack and Jim Travel Club to the Turks and Caicos. Take a short break. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to take control of your health? At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. We put every machine through 6,000 rigorous tests to guarantee long-lasting performance. With cutting-edge technology and a commitment to energy efficiency, Gevi makes your life easier, greener, and more convenient. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. That's gevi.com.
With San, owning iconic furniture no longer requires paying a premium. We use the finest materials like Italian top-grain leather, known for its durability and luxurious feel, and apply meticulous attention to detail in every piece we create. Our replicas are crafted with the same care and precision as the originals, but a price that makes them accessible. With over 15,000 satisfied customers worldwide, we've proven that high-quality furniture doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Explore our collection today at san.com.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. Using advanced tech fabrics that are 100% waterproof, UV tear, and abrasion resistant, we ensure lasting durability with hand-sewn double-stitch seams. Our commitment to quality, precision engineering, and customizable options is unmatched. With vertically integrated operations and express shipping, we deliver premier protection at affordable prices. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
If I've learned anything in the last year, it's that to show up as my best, I need to make intentional choices. And that goes back to the absolute basics. Number one, it's I have to move. And number two, to stay hydrated.
I have been using molecular hydrogen from Water and Wellness to support my health and well-being. It helps with energy, recovery, liver health, and more. The hydrogen has been a game-changing addition to my own wellness routine. The tablets dissolve into my water and deliver powerful minerals to help my body feel its best all day long.
It all began with a simple idea, cutting handles off old ski sticks to create better pull-up bars. This sparked the creation of the revolutionary Angles 90 handles. After testing over 70 prototypes with 300 athletes, our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Angles90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Have you ever wondered why so many pet parents are choosing to have virtual vet appointments? Online veterinary care is making it easier than ever to get expert advice for your pet. Our professionals are not only experts in managing urgent concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals, ready to address any immediate concerns and expand access to pet care. Book your first appointment today.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
righty, we're continuing election week tomorrow morning. Now, I will tell you this. Our musician, it's kind of an interesting story. Our musician goes to school, and he had to cancel tomorrow because guess what? Finals. He's studying to take finals. And I said, yeah, I think that's a little more important. You can always come back later down the road and be on our show. But finals are very important. So we'll get him back on a little bit later on. So tomorrow, we've doubled up our politicians that are going to be on tomorrow, starting at 8 o'clock. Here's how it flows tomorrow. 8 o'clock, I got George Bunker running for Academy ISD. At 8:30, Victoria Lee, Lacey Lakeview City Council. At 9 o'clock, John Smith running for Mart ISD. And then Russell Walliser, he's running for mayor of Lorena. So we got a full lineup plus all the other crazy stuff we do. Hey, I miss you, Jim. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow morning on a Friday at 8 a.m. Let's wrap it up. Thank you so much, Chris, for coming in, taking the time to be on the show. You're very talented, and I appreciate you really for coming in.
It's my pleasure.
Have a safe trip. Where are you headed to next?
I'm not sure yet. I might go stay with my buddy outside of Weatherford tonight and maybe to get a little work done. We'll see.
Eat you a Weatherford peach over there. They got some good peaches and stuff over there. All right, Chris Ryland, let's close it out, buddy.
All right. I'm hauling my good bay horse up to Tulsa. Gonna make the lonely drive from Abilene. Voice inside my head saying turn this truck around, but I keep my spirits up, my hammer down. We've been here before, we've been here before, scared to death but fighting. We've been here before. Watched the sunrise at a truck stop south of Jolly, dreaming about an easy 9 to 5. It's a lonely feeling out here in the middle, not knowing if we'll make it out alive. We've been here before, we've been here before, scared to death but fighting. We've been here before. Some days you get spit out broke and humble, and the next day you can look down on the sky. But a winner's always back to work on Monday, and I can feel a winning sparkle in my eye. Tomorrow night I'll nod my head for glory, gonna run the steer to pay off all of my land. 1,000 times I've written down the story, gonna make it come alive here in the sand. We've been here before, we've been here before, scared to death but winning. We've been here before. Thank you, thank you.
Keep the music playing.